right, it's the Ryan Hartson Show on BWC Internet Radio with Corey Bender. I'm Ryan Hartson. We just spent a little time talking about LeBron James and everything that's going on with him.
Define a little.
Yeah, a lot of time. We spent a lot of time talking about LeBron James. LeBron needs his own segment because what's going on with him is crazy right now with the criticism, and he's playing horrible and all that. So now we put LeBron James aside. We're going to put him over here. He's off to the side. We're done talking about LeBron James. You're going to have to mention him a little bit because he's the best player on the Heat. Yeah. So he needs some mentioning. But we're going to get into the nitty-gritty here, the meat and potatoes, if you will, of this series. Game 5 was last night. It was phenomenal. Yeah. Way more high scoring than we expected. Dallas was ridiculous. They were almost 70% from three. It was unbelievable. Yeah. What did you see in this game? And just talk about it a little bit.
I saw what I mainly thought I was going to see, except for the high-scoring part. I was thinking Dallas is going to win based off they're at home. Came off of good energy from Game 4. I just didn't see Miami winning that many road games. And I just like the fact that I thought Jason Terry would get going eventually. You were kind of skeptical about that. I mean, it's fine because LeBron, like I said, has been guarding him. But they're finding ways to get him open.
He's shooting over LeBron. He is playing... He is outplaying LeBron because, as I said, I forgot to mention this in the last segment, is that because LeBron, he can't handle the moment, not only can't he make shots, but he's shrinking.
On defense.
He's shrinking defensively. He can't defend.
Which is what he has actually been doing pretty good as of games 1 through 4.
See, the pressure of the series is in his head. Yeah. So now he can't shoot and he can't defend. So he's LeBron
letting
James
Jason
is essentially useless as a player right now.
He's letting Jason Terry beat him, which is not a good sign. I think he's a decent player. I mean, he's got a good shot. That's all you can say about him. And they're also Dallas is actually going more to Tyson Chandler, which you had said they should have done a lot earlier in the series, which is a good idea. And I don't know how many points did he have.
Sorry, let me pull that back up. I was looking for some team percentages, but
it's fine.
This stupid article.
I don't like teams. No, I'm kidding. Tyson Chandler with 13 points. See, that's a decent amount.
13 points, 7 rebounds.
But when you look through the spread, though, Dirk Nowitzki getting his 29 points, which is expected. Yeah, Jason Terry with 21. I think it's probably a series high. Then the rest of the next highest scorer are Tyson Chandler, JJ Barea 17, and then Kidd and Chandler tied with 13. So that's a pretty good balanced game in my mind. They're spreading the ball out as usual. Good ball movement. I would like to see Sean Marion do better in this series, but I mean, he's not that good. I think he's okay.
He's old. He's not as good now. He's just old.
But what I looked through this game is that I saw Dallas hitting everything, and when I mean everything, I mean just absolutely every shot looked like it was going to go in. Even that rainbow three-poiner by Dirk Nowitzki, that's ridiculous.
All I have to do is look at the box score. I'm an idiot. Here are all the team stats. Shot 68% from 3.
It's okay.
77% overall. They were phenomenal.
That's going to win you a game every time. I don't care how good the other team's going to play. And Miami is not playing a good game 5. Sorry. Wade, actually, the big story was Wade getting hurt during the first quarter, sometime in the first half, and a huge hip injury. Kept him out for some amount of time, came out sometime late in the third quarter. Mike Miller played a decent role for him. Then Wade really wasn't that much of a noise for the whole game.
Yeah, by the way, the 77% was their free throw percentage. They shot 56%. Overall, 68% from 3.
Okay, that's still good.
Miami shot 52%. Overall, 40% from 3. So didn't really have the best night there. 8 for 20 from 3.
Yeah.
Mario Chalmers is fantastic, hitting great threes. He had 4 huge threes.
But like Mark Jackson,
another one of those half-court shots. Mario Chalmers is really good.
Yeah, he's really good.
I think he just doesn't get the ball enough, obviously, because you've got the big 3 there. But I think he could develop and become a legit point guard and could really be if he develops into a even semblance of an elite player.
Hence a Derrick Rose, maybe?
Right. No, not even, because Derrick Rose is a scorer more than a passer. Mario Chalmers needs to be more of a Chris Paul, Steve Nash, an actual John Stockton, an actual point guard. If he can do that and they can be any semblance of elite, all of a sudden you've got a great point guard along with LeBron, D-Wade, Chris Bosh. That's a team that can win 5 titles in a row.
Yeah.
So
like I said about Mario Chalmers had a good game and I'm happy for him. Mark Jackson said during the game that's not going to win you the game. I mean, if Eric Spoelstra has even a hint of saying Mario Chalmers is scoring all the points for us, we'll be fine. No, that's not the case. Mark Jackson knows what he's doing. I mean, once he said that, I'm going, Miami's not going to win this game if Mario Chalmers is going to score all their points.
Well, he didn't. He scored 15.
But still, I mean, he was having a good game, and it seemed like he was going to them a little bit.
I mean, Mario Chalmers playing good is better than Mario Chalmers playing bad.
I know, but
I mean, less points is never a good thing.
No, I know.
Mario Chalmers having a role which is taking
I know,
threes,
I'm just pointing out,
taking threes and distributing is what he has to do.
I'm pointing out that, I mean, he has a good game, but I mean, I think Mark Jackson was trying to hint at is the whole LeBron thing and Wade not scoring enough. That's what I'm trying to get at.
Right.
I mean, I don't have a problem with Mario Chalmers doing good. Why would you have a problem with someone doing good on your team? No, he's doing too good, you know. I don't want to win the NBA Finals, you know.
Yeah, whatever. Well, the bottom line is LeBron played horrible.
Yeah.
And in the fourth quarter in particular, and that's really what cost Miami the game. LeBron needs to get back to scoring 25 points a game if they're going to win this series. Period.
Even probably more than that.
I mean, he needs to play spectacular.
Because, people have been saying Wade's going to have a bad game or something happened to him. Look what happened. He gets hurt.
Right. I mean, LeBron needs to play at the level that he has played his entire career, not this weird, passive-aggressive. I mean, he's so tentative sometimes, and other times he's unbelievably aggressive. He has just played
the whole facilitator role is weird.
Yeah, but not even he can have 10 assists while scoring 36 points.
Yeah,
he's LeBron freaking James. He just hasn't done it in the series, and I don't understand. Well, I kind of understand why, because the moment is too big for him. I've been talking about this.
Okay, let's get off him for we said.
But D-Wade, either that, and if LeBron's not in it, which I don't think he is, I think LeBron's done participating in this series. I think he's checked out. I think he's done, and I don't think you can rely on him anymore. I think he's just mentally whacked, and I can't trust him in the next two games. Dwayne Wade has to score 45 points. That's it. Dwayne Wade has to score 45 points for them to win this series. Dwayne Wade needs to go back into the mode that he was in the 06 finals. Back when he was the only player on his team besides a Shaq that was past his prime by then.
Yeah.
So Dwayne Wade needs to go back and be Superman to dominate in these next two games.
Otherwise, they're done.
Otherwise, they're done. I mean, to have Bosch with 19, LeBron with 17, and D-Wade with 23, that's not going to win. With your big three doing that, having this kind of a mediocre production, that's not how you win. Mm-hmm. And Dallas has a bunch of guys in double figures. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
That's your whole starting lineup, basically.
You got 5 guys in double figures. Dirk, Tyson Chandler, Jason Kidd, J.J. Barea, and Jason Terry. All in double figures. Dirk and Terry both over 20 points. Dirk almost 30. I mean, that is how you win NBA titles, when all of your role players are playing at an extremely high level. When Jason Terry is scoring 21 points.
Yeah.
I don't think you can rely on Jason Terry down the stretch, especially if LeBron somehow snaps out of it and remembers how to defend again.
Somehow.
But, I mean, who would you say, now I don't want to get into an argument with you or anything, but who would you say is the second best player on the Dallas Mavericks? Outside, obviously Dirk is the best. Who's the role player that you look at and go, if he's not playing well, they're done?
Role player? Jason Kidd.
Jason Kidd?
I know he's kind of old, but he is a good role presence there, a good veteran presence. I mean, it's not like he does nothing out there. He can hit open shots because he can't drive the ball anymore. But I guess I can make an argument for Tyson Chandler, too.
Thank you. That's what I was going to get to.
I saw that. As soon as I said Jason Kidd, you're just like...
stole my thunder. Stole my thunder. I think we need to talk about... Because I don't want to tell you what I think so I can have legitimate reactions on the air. But at the same time, steal my thunder. 2-3 times a show.
Like once.
Okay. But I mean, that really... Wow, I don't even want to go on. But anyway, Jason Kidd, you know how many points... Just for this, Jason Kidd, you know how many points he scored in Game 4?
I don't know.
This many. He scored 0. So your second best player scoring 0 points and they still win. He's not that important. Jason Terry comes off the bench. He came off the bench in college. I don't know how good a bench player can be. You can't rely on him. He's a streaky shooter.
Yeah.
And kind of an ass, if you ask me. But his personality has nothing to do with it. My opinion of his personality has nothing to do with it. It's Tyson Chandler. Tyson Chandler's out there getting rebounds, scoring points, 13.7 rebounds. When he had that 19 rebound game in Game 4, he had 2 huge blocks in this game.
Yeah.
did a fantastic job, and he owns the paint. And I remember saying it. I was sitting right here, in fact. I remember saying it. Tyson Chandler, if he dominates inside against Udonis Haslem and Joel Anthony, they will win the series. Yeah. He owns those guys. And Chris Bosh, whenever he decides to man up and actually play in the post, he completely owns Chris Bosh. Tyson Chandler is dominating the paint, and that is the key to the series. I mean, listen, finally, thank God, we have made it back. We have come full circle from where we were last year. Finally, the NBA Finals, I can link on to something that I know that I can hold on to. Finally, because last year, the NBA was so predictable, and I knew what was going to happen because Boston and LA they played the best defense, they had the most size, and they had the better shooters. And the Lakers won because they had the best shooters, and they had better size that was more physical and could score and rebound more. Dallas has Tyson Chandler owning the paint inside with Miami. He's getting rebounds. He's scoring the ball at a pretty good level for a big man. He owns the paint. He's that physical presence that Dallas was missing in 2006 when they lost the finals. He is the reason they're in this series because there is nothing Haslem, Bosh, and Joel Anthony can do against Tyson Chandler. Tyson Chandler owns this series, and he doesn't have the flashy numbers, so he won't get Finals MVP, but he is the MVP of this series. Every single game that Dallas has won, Tyson Chandler has dominated. And if Tyson Chandler can dominate Game 6, they will win the series. If he doesn't dominate in Game 6, they won't win the series. In my opinion, it's that simple. And when you're getting great shooting from Jason Kidd and Jason Terry, getting clutch threes down the stretch to finish games, that's a team that wins titles. I'm done with Miami. They're a sinking ship. There are too many holes to plug. I'm done. To me, it looks like Dallas is your NBA champion, and they're going to finish off this series possibly in Game 6.
So much for stealing your thunder. It's okay. I was actually going to say Tyson Chandler, but, I was, thinking maybe just protect your thunder and go with Jason Kidd, but then your face was just like...
Well, don't, back down. I mean, if my facial expressions intimidate you...
No, they don't really intimidate me.
You're very easy to intimidate. You gotta just finish your thoughts and just let me go on.
All right.
Because really, I don't need you. I didn't have to call you today.
No.
I'm just kidding. I sometimes, especially when I start stuttering, it's a lot easier to just stop talking and have someone else.
Yeah.
Sherlock Holmes said it in his movie recently. It is nice to have someone on which I can thoroughly rely. And that's true, because Sherlock Holmes would be nowhere without Watson.
Yeah.
But Watson, wouldn't be anywhere with Sherlock Holmes either. Thank you very much.
Good combo.
Is this series over with Game 6? What do you think?
Right now I'm going to have to go with Dallas winning this in 6. But, something's just telling me it's not going to happen and it's going to bite me. But I'm going to go with Dallas
Dallas is going to win game? You think Dallas is going to win?
Dallas is going to win, but all in all, I think probably it's going to be Miami winning just to piss me off.
I think Miami's going to take Game 6. I do.
Right.
Because I just think Miami at home. I think Miami at home is enough to beat Dallas.
One game, yeah.
Yeah, when I said when Miami won Game 3, everyone thought Miami was going to win Game 4. I was like, no, Dallas is at home. They need the win. They're going to win. And then in Game 5, Dallas had to win this game because
and then
Miami
you said Miami was going to win, and then I was like, whoa, they're at home. They have to win this. They'll be up 3-2, and then that's what happened.
Yeah, and I always picked Miami because I thought I actually still think Miami's the better team. Just
they're not playing
they have more. Dallas plays like a team. They're the best passing team in the NBA, the best shooting team in the NBA. They really play as a unit, and the Heat play like a bunch of guys. They play like a bunch of guys that it's like they literally did shirts and skins, and this is the team they came up with. It's a pickup crew.
They're best athletes.
That's what
much.
you do, and I thought the athleticism of Miami would be enough to win the title.
That doesn't win you a title.
They don't have the heart. They don't have the consistency. They don't have the intangible things that
killer instinct
glue teams together to win titles. I don't know if Dirk has the killer instinct either. Yeah. I think he's just right place, right time, and he's 7 feet tall, so he can shoot over anybody.
And he also has some good ball handling in my mind for a 7-foot guy.
He's phenomenal. Well,
and then when he plays in the post, he's usually pretty good, which is very rare to see.
Yeah, we'll see what happens because this team is done after this year. I think this roster is too old to try to make.
38-year-old Jason Kidd, Dirk Nowitzki is pretty much getting up there.
Dirk's
Marion.
Dirk's got probably 2 or 3 years left in his prime, 5 or 6 years left.
Jason Terry is kind of old.
Jason Terry's old. He's not. He's coming off the bench though, so you think he'll be successful at that for a while.
And then what would that leave him? Deshaun Stevenson.
And Tyson Chandler's probably gonna leave. He's probably going to go somewhere else. His contract is up.
Even if they win the title? I mean, I wouldn't be too surprised, but...
He could go somewhere. There's always greener pastures somewhere, isn't there?
Los Angeles Lakers, if Dwight Howard doesn't go there?
Tyson Chandler... He's not Dwight Howard. Tyson Chandler didn't morph into Dwight Howard in this series. I never said that.
I'm just throwing it out there.
I don't know. That wouldn't help Kobe. Kobe'd be like, really? No.
He was already pissed off that Mike Brown's the head coach, so... I mean, at least that's what people are getting at.
I love Mike Brown.
I like Mike Brown too.
I think Mike Brown's going to be great.
I'm not killing him for it, but there's just that sense I think the media is going, Kobe's so angry. Oh no, he's just such an angry person.
Does anyone really know what's going on inside Kobe Bryant's head? No one does. I mean, Kobe doesn't even know. Kobe wakes up sometimes and
what am I doing?
I mean, Kobe's kind of cuckoo, really. Yep. I mean, his
ego overtakes him sometimes.
Now, my mind is always in control of my ego. Mm-hmm. But, because my ego never runs the rest of me. I feel like the ego sometimes gets the best of Kobe's logical mind that is based in fact. Sometimes his ego takes over. Like, when they were down 3-0 to Dallas, they're like, no, we can come back and win the series. Yeah, okay, Kobe. Okay, sure, right, we got you. All right, so I like Miami winning the next game. You like Dallas winning the next one? Okay, so there's that. Good stuff today. Wow, we for not mentioning LeBron too much.
16
almost
minutes.
17 minutes. Wow. That's good stuff. All right, we'll be back at some point. I don't know. There's not going to be anything to talk about tomorrow, so I guess probably on Monday. We'll be back on Monday. All right, good stuff. We'll see you then with Corey Bender. This is Ryan Hartson on BWC Internet Radio.